from the early game into the mid to late game, whereas the bot side of the map is quite happy to just farm, scale, like they're going to see double tier across the board, like just a lot of levels are what they're waiting for, and they're looking to leverage their range. Olaf ahead a little bit. However, if you take apart the Caitlyn Lux, then all of Astralis' early game suddenly disappears. And you can trust Adam to win in the isolated 1v1. It's good damage.
Yeah, lots of damage coming down onto LeBron. One more auto is enough to take him down. Kobe though low now, and Cranny's trading onto him. Kobe will fall first. Jonghoon's going to try and flash away, dodges from the cocoon. Sheo unable to land it lane if you use it effectively. And Jonghoon and Kobe can try and step around now. Sheo not in the best of shapes as the cocoon goes wide, and Sheo will fall. LeBron and Cranny now need to get the hell out of here. Nuke coming down with the 6 as well. If KazaLoLLCShighlights can get a couple of kills, perhaps he can start snowballing early. There's one. Kobe now caught off down towards the bottom side. No summoners for him. Cranny low as well, but he survives. Another kill for Nuke. Rift Walk is available for him. He's got mana for it as well, but maybe he's looking to go back in. Jumps onto Dale, who flashes away, but is immediately rooted. Nuke still trading in here. 1-1-3 trying to survive, but he can't do it. Another kill over.
Cool.
Comparable amount.
That's cool, yeah, cool.
I mean, it's carrier. So.
What's MSI?
It's in us.
Only 6 levels away from that 16, but hell, a level 11 in and of itself is quite scary. That second point in your ultimate gives you a lot of extra mobility. The fact that they have flash and they have karma, so... But I think in terms of their raw power, at this point in the game, there's a very real world inexperience that help get you better at doing those things.
Yeah.
And then they just put a value on it in games. And I remember being like 11 at the time. Stick around though, BDS, again, look at how they're leveraging their range, just chipping away, poking at the HP bars.
Oh, that's a good double binding, and Finn goes in with the unstoppable onslaught as well. Already they get one. Crowny falls down, looking for the flank from the side as well.
You saw how quickly Finn was able to find a good engage, and how quickly Astralis could collapse. And this is that mid game that I was talking about, where you want to be careful about forcing those fights. You don't have that much damage. Like, sure, you can definitely win these fights, but like, look at these bindings from Jonghoon. This is the first one. They chunk out Sheo. He's forced to disengage. And then Astralis.
I'm just imagining you, because you studied psychology for a little while. We'll see if anything happens here quickly. Cocoon coming out. Glacial Prism hits onto the back line. Final spark coming out as well, and Bob's already burst. Sheo now on the front line. Dale going in as well, having to dodge away. Adam's TP'd in, so has Finn, but Dale dodges away from the Rift Wall. Adam on the chase onto the back line. Undertow after undertow connecting. Jonghoon, nowhere for him to go. He'll fall as well. And the Viking is berserking through Astralis. 1-1-3 low, ticks down. Nuke going forward once again. Adam on the flank looking for more. Can't block the unstoppable onslaught.
Completely ignore each other and just run desperately to the fight. They were like 2 people who'd seen a sale on in a store and just wanted to desperately get in and on the action. They've kind of committed and that's it. And it does require a bit of finesse from the side of BDS, but they are finessing. They are dancing right now, Medic, and they have the Baron. They have an advantage, and they're looking to take game 1 in this series.
Finn burns the flash there to make sure he gets out of any danger, but with the Baron, you can see BDS pushing in down towards that bottom lane. Nuke is being marked by 3 players of Astralis. They don't want them to get mid-lane prio, but perhaps a flank opportunity here for BDS as Adam's on his way as well. And 1-1-3, you knew they were in the area. You're just walking straight into them. Kobe now trying to get away with the Gale Force. Glacial Prism going on to LeBron again. Jonghoon tries to get the final spark out. That's 1 down. TP coming in from Astralis as they look to perhaps continue this fight. Now, Finn has ult. The question is, do you want to charge into the Olaf? I think the answer right now is no, BDS. And I think we can both agree that perhaps that is the more prudent course of affairs over the next couple of minutes. But with a dragon up, Astralis don't want to let this one go for naught. They will face forward towards the mid lane, try and get mid lane prio. Crowny dashing forward, ace in the hole comes out, Nuke tanks it. Undertow's gonna land from Adam, decimating smash as well, he pops the Ragnarok, but Dale on 1-1-3 can escape, and now you wait out the timer on this ultimate, wait as well for Jonghoon to rejoin, but Nuke is having none of it as he dives in. Dale trying to do the same, unstoppable onslaught's gonna hit onto Adam, and he's gonna Ragnarok to get out of there. Astralis bided their time, and for it they get a kill.
The finesse become the finessed as Astralis are able to dance around their opposition. Finn will take the cocoon.
Finn pretty tanky, but not tanky enough, already shut down. Crowny will take him, and once again, it's a 4v4 dancing around the river. Wet shoes, wet socks, the bane of most people's existence as they step into the river once again, but Nuke is looking to dash forward. True Shot Barrage hits onto Dale. Sheo misses the cocoon. It's just a little bit wide of its mark there. Ocean Drake, though, 3rd of the game for Astralis. Glacial Prism flashed away. Nuke dives in, all on his lonesome moon. He's taking the Jonghoon, and now it's locked up for a second, but he manages to Rift Walk away. The stopwatch from Dale will buy a second, but he can't buy enough to save his life. BDS secure the fight and take the Ocean Dragon.
The collapse from BDS is clean, and Nuke is having an incredible game. He has reached Level 16 on the Kassadin. They're on the same level.
I think they're very similar.
Okay, cool, right, cool.
And BDS now going to get their second dragon of the game. At the moment, don't really want to risk the fact that Astralis could steal. Well, already 8,000 health on the Baron. And for BDS, that's really all that matters. Adam can just stand in the face of 113. 113 trying to get into the pit, but can't get close enough. And Astralis forced away by 3 members of BDS as they managed to secure the Baron. Now Adam chasing onto Jonghoon and Kobe. Jonghoon's already going to fall. The axe is swinging, and the enemy is falling as Adam forces the flash out of Kobe as well. 113 chased underneath the tower by Nuke, and ace in the hole is little for Astralis. BDS get the Baron, get 2 kills. And even though Dale was able to split push and get a tower, I don't think Astralis' towers will be standing for much longer.
It feels like this game is done and dusted. Only 3 members left alive. Of course, the wave clear is still there from Kobe. BDS, though, not looking at it. They are looking at a level 18 Kassadin, nearing full build, level 16 Ezreal. There's just not really enough crowd control to lock down.
It's a little bit more simple for the defending team.
A part of me feels that BDS don't really appreciate how strong they are. Like, they're taking their time when I really think they could be a lot more aggressive when it comes to the siege. We're now starting to see some of that chip damage. Adam will tank one of the traps, and it's immediately going to get replaced. Nuke, there we are, now hitting the mid lane tower, and this should spread Astralis out a little bit more.
I think Astralis have just sacrificed that mid tower. There's a wave is about 5-10 seconds away from hitting this bot lane. Nuke continues to push in. Astralis will try and defend. The trap's eaten by Adam. Tasty cupcake for him. The tower, though, the target. Nuke coming in from the side now as well, and Astralis just have to back away, but they really can't defend against the onslaught that is BDS. Finn forced away. 113 going in with the Glacial Prison, the final spark as well, but Nuke able to walk away from it. The Mercury treads doing their work there for the BDS mid laner. And now with 2 inhibitors down, BDS can reset, look to make it 3, do it by the numbers, but Finn won't let them get away. Unstoppable onslaught in, and back to the fountain he goes. Sent to the grayscale as he will fall. Another one goes down as Finn dies. Jonghoon tanks up a true shot barrage and is down to half HP. No waves here, no super minions for BDS. Means they will have to wait a few moments longer to close this one out, but it might be a double TP angle, as both Adam and Nuke will retreat, and a super minion in the mid lane means they can push in.
Robbie body blocking for his top laner to make sure that Dior's stolen Karma Q will not interrupt the back. The poke continues to come down. The damage from Nuke is more than enough. Adam will secure the kill as BDS looks to go 1-0 up in the series.
Yeah, demolition hit from BDS. After the early game, it was in their favor. Nuke picking up a couple of kills, and they managed to snowball this game away from Astralis. BDS 1 game away from a matchup with Mad Lions.
AoE with the Maokai.
And Kassadin,
you have a solid front line with the form of the Gnar. Kassadin is a safe scaling mid that Nuke has clearly been practicing leading up to this week. Everyone has flash up, and they could deny Crowny a lot, but he was able to stick around. He burnt all of his health pots, was able to pick up a lot of XP, and look, he's even staying even in CS for the time being. 113 does have Smite up. Is he even going to get in range fast enough, though? Yes, he will. Smites that one away.
Shale low. Does try and go forward. The block coming in from the side as well. Flashes over the wall. If it hit that inner flame, it would have been enough. The ignite ticking as well, but the phase rush from 113 was enough to escape. Jonghoon flashing forward, though they know this Karma doesn't have an escape left. And this is the power of that Ash. First blood goes over to Crowny. Jonghoon takes a second in response.
Okay, so a lot of win. 4 here is threatening this. But the problem is, no mid laner. Nuke forced underneath this tower, thanks to Dior with the constant push, and the fact that the bot lane could collapse as well. It's all about priority in the lane of Renekton and Wukong at this point in the game. Maokai still very squishy.
Burns the flash
out.
113 has the smite. Down to 500. 113 getting in. It's so low, it's smited. 113 was baited and outsmarted by BDS. Shale secures the Rift Herald as well. And Finn now chased up towards the top side by Adam. Will be able to dash away, but Adam continues to trade.
I looked at 113 Smite. I got away from Astralis given the amount of power that they have in the lanes right now. They've got push in mid, they've got push in top.
Oh, Finn takes the tower shot, has the flash. Flash forward by Adam. Finn's going to try and get away from this one using the movement speed from the Hyper, but can he escape? Dodges just out of range.
Kill Adam.
Finn has that Mega Gnar stacking up, not quite one more. Oh no, Finn under the tower gets the wall, but Adam dodges to the side of it, and Adam wins the 1v1. But 113 continues to win out those trades. Tower falls, goal goes over to Kobe. That's 625 in his back pocket. Dun, dun, dun. Adam no flash. Is he going to eat? Is he going to go forward? Jonghoon standing back. No pews. A sad moment for all pew lovers out there. Kobe, though, trading in the bottom lane. Crowny going forward, has no sums and has no life left. Almost gets the final auto in, but just can't quite land it. Shea was down towards this bottom side. The arrow, the Pew, it hit LeBron! They thought it was going somewhere else, but Jonghun still the sniper that doesn't really matter what happens after they hit.
Use on that call, don't you? Watch the arrow, watch the arrow.
Exactly. Perhaps Astralis praying for something to happen as the twisted advance immediately onto LeBron. TP behind LeBron is already down, and Astralis have 5 members coming in with the counter TP. Double teleport from BDS. Now Nuke is caught in the nature's grasp immediately. He jumps away. Adam's locked down for a second as well, and now on the wrong side of dodge has to flash over the wall.
I have the Astralis players on my right, and what I thought I heard was no, 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 no. Turns out what I heard was go, 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 as they found a very quick pick onto Lebrov. We'll convert that into a tower, and another...
Now they're going to turn towards the dragon.
Did you really?
It's a Wham reference, buddy. My music taste is dated, but still fun. Bobby here will be rooted for a second. Crowny trying to put the damage in, but Jonghun tanks the Mystic shot. Finn now joins the party. LeBron flashes away, and with no vision in that bush, Finn decides against going any further. Should
be a cross map though. BDS pushing in top wave. Sheo stealing away some camps. But Astralis looking a lot more in control in this early game. Last game, it felt like that things...
One and delay elimination for at least one more day. Rifto charges in, the tower goes down. Jonghun has an arrow, and Adam dashes back into it. Stunned up, Chain of Corruption coming out as well, but the Dominus will be popped. Jonghun still chasing forward here. Now Adam has no flash, and he's feeling the pain of a few arrows from the quiver of Jonghun, but now the root coming out with the Nature's Grasp. Sheo cyclones and takes the way to the Baron from Demonic Embrace.
Wow, that was just a lot of chip down.
The Dragon was there a moment ago, but it was leashed out by Astralis, and they'll take their 3rd Dragon of the game.
Also, I have to correct myself earlier. I did say...
Behind them. Now, they should know that this is happening. Jonghun is low.
They won't flip
Baron
this,
down
right?
to 3,000.
They're not going to flip this.
I mean, they may. Nature's Grasp being used. 113 still tanking the Baron here. Crowny getting chased down by Finn. He'll jump away. The arrow goes wide. Nuke takes about 30% of his health as well. Finn trying to build up the Mega Gnar. 113 still tanking, and now the Baron resets. They got the TP out of Nuke. I thought that was all. I want to see them fell as Finn flashes the wall here. Sheo can dash in as well. Ripwalk being used by Nuke as they look to catch out Finn. And that little Gnar has nowhere to go. The Cyclone just short, but Lebrov is cutting off his escape. Nuke takes him down. Forced up towards the top side. Finn's going to chase him out. Jonghun coming in from the side as well. 3rd of the cooldown taken off that arrow. Nuke looking for the flank. He's spotted by Jonghun. The Dragon down to 5,000. Nuke still stepping forward here, though. Dragon down to 3,000 now. Nature's Grasp TP coming in as well from Adam as he looks to join the fight. Sheo secures the Dragon. Nuke now on his lonesome. Isolated by Astralis. Finn looking for the flank. The Gnar into the wall. You can taste it. He finds 2. The wall up on Crowny as well. Twisted advance forward as they look to catch out Adam. Crowny forced away. Astralis on the hunt. Hungry for blood. Finn's like a shark in the water as 113 steps forward once again. A shutdown goes down. Jonghun lands the arrow onto Adam as well, and Finn is chasing that dinosaur further and further. Nuke flashes forward, will take out Finn. Jonghun next up, but the barrier saves his life for just a second. Nuke hits 2. In the end, Astralis get a triple. Kobe gets a triple of this boxing match. The arrow connects onto Crowny. Adam now joining the party. TP. No! Nuke mistakes his TP. He TP to a control ward in the bottom lane. Nuke cannot join this! And that could be it! A single misclick from Nuke.
Bot lane, but this time it was shut down in the early game. Astralis have looked good in the team fights. The arrow lands.
Not really too much follow-up. Crowny can dash away. Baron in 2 waves for Dale in the top lane. If we call this Kassadin, but that TP can cost you everything in a game like this. Thankfully, they would still have one more. Sheo caught out down towards the bottom side. Not really sure how he ended up in this situation. And right now, yeah, he's not a happy chappy, is he, Veddy? Locked up by 113.
You know those movies where it like pauses and you're like, hey,
wreck or scratch.
This is me. You may be wondering why I got in this situation. And we are in fact wondering. Sheo.
Dale flashes away. Ruthless Predator's still going to hit though. Dale trying to survive, does have the stopwatch. Gravity Field going to do a little bit of work, but not enough. Chaos Storm still ticking. Adam should be able to survive it as Astralis now pushing the bottom lane. Finn going forward. Crowny has the dash, uses it to get away. The arrow just short, but the piercing arrow from Kobe takes half of Crowny's HP. And now Astralis will look to make it 3 tier 2s off this Baron push. Only 45 seconds left. They won't be able to get too much more out of it, especially with Dale being dead. But they will secure all of the tier 2s. And with it, about a 6 Mega Gnar. Sheo's going to try and mark him to make sure that Gnar can't get onto his backline. But Finn doesn't actually have anywhere to build up his rage any further, so he jumps into the middle of the pit with that blast cone. Adam pops the Dominus. Finn down towards the bottom side as Nature's Grass is used as well. Shea's going to try and get in there, try to steal away this mountain, but it's secured by 113. And now with the Mountain Soul, Nuke is forced up towards the top side. Finn dives in, Sheo gets across the wall, manages to escape. Crowny trying to put the damage down. The house goes wide, but Finn able to bet it all on winning this fight against Sheo. Sheo dodges across the wall, Finn follows him, and Sheo will fall to Dale.
An easy team. Look at the position of BDS right now. They've got 3 on the top side of the map. They've got Crowny pushing in the top wave, Deep Vision being dropped by the Karma. Ping's a little...
was spotted by a hawk shot. I will say the arrow was great, but they didn't know where the location where Sheo was as he falls to Cobby's damage.
Yep. Lions loser will be eliminated from the Winter Split. And good adaptation from Astralis from game 1 to game 2.
That's why best of threes are just so much fun to watch, because we do see this.
That doesn't seem
almost as if it was for the bit.
No, not a chance.
I would never do that. I don't understand comedy well enough as Astralis understand. They want to close out with this Baron buff. 2 minutes left on it. Inhibitor's tower already down in the mid lane. The one in the bottom lane will be raised to the ground as well. Both the inhibitors will fall. You can see Adam trying to make sure it can't be a 3-lane push by Astralis by pushing out the wave himself, but now he has to join his team. TP behind here by Nuke. They're looking for something. Adam, I think, is teleporting as well. Now, this is a very long flank, and your base might be in tatters before you get there. Already one Nexus tower down. Adam now trying to go in. Finn looking for the Mega Gnar, but he's gone into the mini-Gnar form. Nuke trying to get onto Cobby, but Cobby is surviving, and he just can't kill him yet. Nuke dives in once again. Already Sheo's fallen. Cobby survives. Nuke goes down. Absolutely atomized by Astralis. A double for Dale. Crowny can only stand and watch as his base lies in ruins. And we go all the way to game 3. They can pick Aurelion Sol. They can also pick the Akali.
I like Akali.
It would just be old Aurelion Sol rather than new Aurelion Sol.
Oh, probably would be. Yeah, you're right.
But yes, it's Akali instead. We talked a little bit about it in the draft of game 1. Looking to try and catch out Adam here. Permafrost, we'll see him. Obviously no Ragnarok on him yet. Goes back, comes back. Finn looking for the chase here. Bear trap on a rope. For that chase, they lock him up underneath the tower. Permafrost procced. Flail of the Northern Winds is enough. Finn tanks it. And then manages to escape. Sheo's on his way. Finn recalling. Sheo will be spotted as he comes out, and Finn realizes he may not be in the best of shapes. Jump forward, out of vision. Sheo flashes forward, gets a counter. And now Sheo should be able to chase 113 away from this. The Arctic Assault just get some distance because Adam TP back in. Finn will be back up in 3 seconds and can still catch that wave. Dale trading with Nuke in the mid lane, has to flash. The soldiers doing the Emperor's.
I gave him credit for. The wave, though, still in a decent spot. It should still push, but now 113 making a return visit to top lane. Yeah,
Adam doesn't have ult. Even though Bear Trap on the rope misses here, there is nothing Adam can do in this situation. I love this from Astralis, just constantly isolating. Does proc grievous wounds
but he should take the aggro so he can get the reset off.
Oh, Adam. Finn takes the aggro, gets, well, 113 takes the aggro, gets reset. Finn takes the kill, and Adam is looking at 0.
Look, he's going to apply the pass. We don't have time to fight the bot lane.
The Brav has pushed a little bit too far forward here. They were keeping Cobby away from the tower, but all their good work has been for naught. Cobby evens out the gold in that bottom.
Horrendously,
just outhands them, man.
You know, the ganks have been working, and now Adam getting zoned out. Look, they've sent 4 to the top lane. Hook
Sheo gets hooked. Dale's on his way as well, the perfect execution of possibility. Sheo tries to get to the wall, but Dale slays him where he stands. Labov joins for Adam is, Finn has finished his mythic. That's an eclipse on the Kled, and Adam doesn't have those little goggles that give you, you know, the small pinpoints of vision, as Dale is caught out in the mid lane. So Adam can't stare into that eclipse on Finn. It's going to be so difficult for him to ever deal with that lane. Instead, he comes down towards this river. You saw Deo escaping with his flash. Glacial Prism used. 113 will smite away the dragon. Adam does now have the Ragnarok, but won't use it to chase any further. And Astralis, once again, get everything as Crowny stepped forward and was caught in the chains of corruption, shackled to his doom. And Astralis are running the map, Fetty.
It's crazy how quickly this game has exploded for Astralis. We have
15 seconds or so. And credit not only to Finn, but also to 113. We doubted this Sejuani pick in game 1. He had no effect on the map, but here in game 3, he's been involved in every single kill his team has acquired. Jonghoon dashes away, and even against the support. I forgot about this because BDS won the first game so convincingly. Charge going away here by Finn, flashes away from the Cyclone as well. We'll get rooted for a second, tries to turn it back around, and looks like nothing's going to come from that play. But yeah, Goldbook drinks a shoey, a Red Bull out of Finn's shoe after this game. Jonghoon coming in with a depth charge. Lebrov, the target for him, does have the flash, but has no time to use it. Bear trap on the rope, went wide. Lebrov will not burn his flash, though realized his fate was already sealed. TP behind, but what's this gonna do, Adam? Tries to pop the Ragnarok and just runs away as quickly as his little legs can carry him, but it's not quickly enough. The permafrost lands once again. Dayor comes in from the side. The slide back, perhaps Astralis have gone a little bit too deep. 1-1-3 will fall. Only the second kill of the game for BDS, and Astralis bit off a little.
Try and find a pick on too. Give you that shutdown gold, would give you a lot of experience as well.
Oh, Lebrov, now he has got the flash. And he doesn't need to use
right now is not really the window where I'd be looking at like BDS to make their big comeback. Right now, if you're BDS, you're literally just cowering BDS.
Could be Lebrov and Sheo. They are caught out. Depth charge going down onto Lebrov. Cyclone used for the knocker, but Lebrov is already down to half HP. Tried to get the Mantra W out here, but he's just not going to be able to survive. 1-1-3 takes him. And BDS licking their wounds.
Be pushed out because again, you know Astralis is on the bot side of the map. Adam's the one that's at the most danger right now. He'll probably try and catch these waves and then back off. And it looks like
could rejoin, and Astralis can look to perhaps find a pick because Dayor has flanked all the way behind Crownie here, and even with the cleanse, you're not going to get away from the Akali. Crownie tries to escape, but Dayor finds his man. Another kill over to Astralis.
We'll go for a base defense. So the BDS game plan now becomes, let's hope that Astralis make a mistake on the siege. Again, we have seen these sieges falter before. Adam has been able to find 2 items. Oh, hang on a second. Sheo pops the ultimate.
Cyclone going down as well. Sheo is a little bit isolated here. Crownie tries to put some damage down, but Sheo does just have to pop the ultimate to escape. Jonghoon was looking for a little bit more damage. Astralis continue to push in. 3 waves is their intent. You can see Finn and Dayor splitting 1-3-1. A very old concept in League of Legends, but still very effective if you are in this sort of position.
The problem with not syncing the waves up is, of course, that they don't have to divide. They can just, you know, congregate, clear, and then move around. Adam actually looking for a fight here.
Charge away from Finn. Adam's just trying to trade onto this. Finn will be able to win the 1v1. Misses. Oh, Adam gets a shield as well, and Finn is shut down. Meanwhile, though, Astralis will push in the bottom lane. You can see Dayor trying to take this tower. Nuke's going to try and answer it. 1-1-3 waiting in the wings. Can blast cone in. Shuriken just short. Mid lane inhibitor tower falling very low as well and will be felled by Astralis. So they get 1 inhibitor tower out of it.
Finn to join the fight. Kobe sitting in the fog of war.
No ultimate for Finn if he does join the fight. Dayor sitting down towards the bottom side. He's going to be matched by Adam. And look at the damage already. Lebrov just burst in the river. Depth charge coming out as well as Adam tries to keep Dayor on the ropes. 1-1-3 going forward. Crownie able to escape. Finn now going to join. The Emperor tries to divide it. But at the moment, he is getting shredded where he stands. Forced away once again. Now Sheo's going the long way around. Perhaps looking for a steal here. Doesn't have the flash. Nuke. What? Takes an arrow to the back.
I didn't even see that arrow.
Nor did Nuke, it seems, as he's atomized. Adam trying to trade onto Finn, but a 2-level disadvantage is not helping him at all. Adam has the Ragnarok. Crownie has a few Mystic shots to play with. Dayor stepping forward. Crownie, 5-point strike. Crownie trying to turn this back onto Dayor, but the Infernal Soul comes in, and it's enough for Dayor to secure the kill. With a stopwatch as well, he can delay the inevitable. As BDS get wiped away, 4 dead. The Infernal Soul sitting in Astralis' front pocket.
Frustration on the faces of BDS as they realize what is happening. A convincing stomp for Astralis will move them forward in the group stage.
28 minutes in, and with a 13,000 gold lead, doesn't really get more convincing than this, Vedius. After faltering in game 1, Astralis would not be felled. They stood tall, and they will make a match with Mad Lions tomorrow. They'll clean BDS up one more time to do it, as Astralis